I read 56 books in 2025, so let's chat about my favorite books of each month. I read 4 books in January, and honestly it was a little bit tough to choose between Beautiful Ugly and Yellowface. But I think I'm going to go with Yellowface. This was really fun and easy to get through, and I really loved the insight that you got about the publishing industry, and then there was also great commentary on race and privilege. And out of the 5 books I read in February, I'm gonna go with The Family Experiment by John Marrs. This is about exploitation of kids for money on social media, and John Marrs always keeps me on the edge of my seat. Then I only read 2 books in March, but I love The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I really flew through this and didn't expect to like it this much, and I just love the banter in here. Then in April, you best believe I'm going with Sunrise on the Reaping. And this is a total throwback to the very first Hunger Games books, and it just really felt super nostalgic to me. And then May was a little bit of a slower month for me, and I'm gonna go with 1 and 4. This one, I need to warn you, gets really dark. And then in June, this should come to no surprise at all, The Ministry of Time. This is not just one of my favorite books of 2025, but one of my favorite books of all time. This is about time travel, but it blends together so many genres, and it has great social commentary. Then July was a pretty easy pick, and that is 50/50. 2025 is the year I discovered Steve Cavanagh, and I'm so glad I did. I couldn't put this down, and in my opinion, this is one of the most well-written legal thrillers out there. Then in August, I'm gonna go with The Four Winds. This is my very first Kristin Hannah book, and man, this one really got me. I absolutely adored her writing, and she put so much research into this book, and I just cannot wait to read more from her this year. Then September was pretty tough for me to choose between The Wives of Hawthorne Lane and The Compund, but I think I'm gonna go with The Compund. I know this is very polarizing. I love the social commentary in here, and you should be going into this book knowing it's not a romance book. And for October, you know I'm gonna go with Pines. I really need to finish this series this year. It was so good. This was so fast-paced, and I finished it so quickly, and the plot twist was unlike anything I could have ever imagined. And for November, I'm gonna go with The Package by Sebastian Fitzek, my favorite German thriller author. Very suspenseful and kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. And for December, this should also come to absolutely nobody's surprise, and that is My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney. And I know this doesn't come out until January 20th, but you need to pre-order this right now. You know I love Alice Feeney. I've read all of her books. Her writing is always beautiful. She writes super suspenseful thrillers. The twists and turns in here were just chef's kiss.